All right, I want to venture into Alex Jones territory here a little bit because
sexy.
Well, this is not gonna be sexy at all because going back to Elon Musk, he is creating a neural. What is it? I forget what it's called. It's like a neural thing that you put neural link. That's what it's called in your head, and they're saying it's like the first step towards. Oh man, my brain. I don't know the big words now, but it's basically synthetic humans where we're taking a step towards uploading consciousness to fake humanity, like fake bodies where we will no longer be human. We will be basically robots with human consciousness uploaded into them through data, is essentially where a lot of people say the future may be headed. And depending on what that looks like and how we will be subservient to or integrated into machines, that's a whole long, crazy subject that, obviously Alex Jones gets into. But with that being said, toys and are basically technology and how, humans sexually interact with machines, And so it's like if there's a technology that stimulates a human in a way that increases arousal, that's essentially the question you're asking. It's like, is it okay? Is it morally okay or scripturally permissible for a Christian to engage in technology that increases arousal for the human? Because if that's the question, what are you gonna say when there are sex robots? You know what I mean? That what is that sexually moral? I don't know, man. We're gonna get into a place where it's like, how do you morally argue for humans whose consciousness have been uploaded into robots? Are they human and do they have sexuality? You know what I mean? I think it's this weird crossover between technology and humans and how they integrate with each other, to be honest. And that's where my brain goes. That's why my brain is weird and I don't post as much as Mike does.
I'm ready to disagree.
Go for it.
Yeah.
No, so I didn't even make a statement. But
I have to say,
it's
hard for me to discuss this because I'm not an expert in either field. I'm not a sex therapist. I'm also not a pastor. So for me, I defer to what I've learned from those people. And the one thing that's interesting is I've heard the perspective from pastors, biblically, the marriage bed is undefiled. As long as it's just the two of you in the bedroom, have fun and do what you want and figure out what excites each other, learn together, have fun together, be awkward together, laugh together. And there's a weird line when it comes to sex toys of does lube count? That's synthetic. That's not something that comes naturally out of your body. So is that adding something we shouldn't be having to our bodies? If you have that stance, that could be one of the extremes. But the one thing I spoke to Dr. Corey Allen, who's a sex therapist that I have on my page all the time, who answers questions. He says the thing that a lot of people get caught up on is a lot of men feel inadequate. If we add this into the bedroom, it's going to cause me to feel inadequate. You're not going to want to have sex with me anymore, that sort of thing. And a lot of women worry on the other side of if we introduce this, my husband is not going to be able to give me pleasure anymore. It's only going to be this thing. And the thing that he focuses on, he goes, if you're threatened by it, you need to focus on the things that it can't do in your sexual life. And the thing is, sex is more than just putting something in a hole. I know that sounds graphic, but it's an intimate experience of you being with your spouse. And he said something that changed the way I thought of it. He said, the next sexual experience starts after you finish your last sexual experience. You're building up your intimacy into the next one. And then once it's done, you're slowly building back into that one. And he said, no matter what toy can vibrate, pulse, go to the beat of music, all the stuff it can do, twist, turn, whatever it can do, it can't cuddle in bed with your spouse. It can't have a deep conversation after. It can't have a deep conversation that knows that person inside and out. It can't bring a level of intimacy. So to me, if you're doing it for something that's going to bring you closer to your spouse, you're going to use it together with them and have it be a fun experience that deepens your bond. I don't see anything wrong with that if it's going to bring you closer together. And it's something that's going to lead you into a spiritual act that's more pleasurable.
Man, that's a super interesting way to look at it. Is like as soon as your sexual interaction is over, the next one is starting because of all the buildup.
Hey y'all, we hope you loved this conversation. Here at Young Married Christian, we are on a mission to see a gospel-centered home made available for every single child in the foster care system. There are 400,000 kids in the foster care system, and there are 400,000 churches in America. Wow. That is crazy. This is absolutely a solvable problem, and we want to be a part of it. If you want to join us in that mission, text the word freedom to 833-370-1610.
833-370-1610. 833-370-1610.
I just did it.
And another thing you can do that is really helpful is to smash the like button on this video.
Smash it like Satan's face. Crush it like it's Lucifer's head.
It really helps us a ton, so smash that like button, subscribe to this channel.
That's it.
Smash the like button on this video.